All right, Israel, shalom, shalom, shalom. Ashar Kag Sakawaf. Happy Feast of Tabernacles, day 7. All right, and some of y'all might be up on a late night with me. I know it's late. Hell, it's late on the West Coast already, so I know it's late in the rest of the country or whatever time it is you watching worldwide. Salakia, but shalom. Once again, Ashar Kag Sakawaf. I kind of wanted to do this video late. Hopefully not too many people are up so we don't get sidetracked or whatever with different questions or comments or whatever. But tonight I just want to do some updated announcements. I've been so busy with the feast, the 8 days of the feast. Haven't been able to make certain updated announcements. So a brother asked me to update about the menorahs and some of the new products. Tonight I'll only be doing the menorahs, not everything. I know I just started posting the shofars. Some of y'all was able to get them for the Holy Day season. I do apologize for those that ordered after a certain time and you were not able to get them during the Holy Day season. But you got the new moons coming up. You got the next new moon, October 15th. You got the new moon coming up for November. And then you got Hanukkah season coming up. So actually this is, being that Tabernacles is closing out, Salakia, being that Tabernacles is closing out, this will be a very early start on getting everything you need for your Hanukkah season, all right? And for the rest of your new moons and Sabbaths and just, regular days of worship or whatever in your home. So to update the menorah products, that's the only thing I have tonight. A couple of brothers asked me to update that. So the first thing we have updated is we have right here the menorah letter opener. All right, there's a menorah letter opener. It's about 4 to 5 inches long, and it's a small menorah letter opener. And I'll have these for sale from now on. All right, this is a new product on the market. Small menorah letter opener. The next one we have is the small desktop menorah. This is like for some of y'all, if y'all, you want to have something on your desk at work or whatever, or even at home. All right, this is small desktop menorah. This is about 2.5 to 3 inches. Between 2 to 3 inches, all right? This is small desktop menorah, okay? We also have, right here, all right, we have the 4-inch menorah. This is the 4-inch, all right? Silver with the brass on top, all right? It says, it has shalom on both sides. Shalom there and shalom on that side. This is also good for desktop. Or some of y'all that want to do something smaller in your home. That's the small 4-inch desktop menorah. All right, here we have the 7-inch menorah. For those of y'all that still co-sign to the Shield of David, you don't think so-called Shield of David or Seal of Solomon. So-called, I'll say it like that. There's no scripture that says Shield of David or Seal of Solomon. All right, so those of you that still rock with the 6-pointed shield or 6-pointed or open lily, whatever you want to categorize it. Those of you that don't rock with it. If you think it's the Star of Remphan or whatever the case may be, then don't rock with it. But this is the 7-inch, 7-branch, of course. All menorahs are 7-branch. 7 and 7-branch menorah with the so-called shield or seal of Solomon or the open lily 6-pointed emblem, all right, on it. Okay, that's the 7-inch menorah with the Shield of David on it, or so-called Shield of David. All right, seal of Solomon, whatever you want to call it, open lily, Most High's favorite flower, whatever. All right, now you have the 10-inch menorah. This is the 10-inch brass menorah with Shalom on one side and Jerusalem on the other side. And they got all the images of the different tribes, all the symbols of the different tribes, different 12 tribes on it. That's the 10-inch menorah. This is one of my most popular ones. Salakia, that a lot of people request. All right, that's the 10-inch menorah right there with Jerusalem on one side and Shalom on the other side. All right, so right here we have one of my other more popular ones. This is the 14-inch. I call this the menorah because it has a mini menorah. It's the large actual menorah, of course. Then it has a mini menorah on it. It has a shield, and then it has a symbol of the fish. All right, on it also. All right, this is the 14-inch menorah. All right, so that's kind of what's new. That's out of, you know, some of these, a lot of these I had already in stock, but being that they always messing with HOI channels, they asked me to do, you know, a few brothers and sisters asked me to do an updated video on the menorahs that are available. All right, so Israel, inbox me, DM me, whatever you want to call it. You can also email me at houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com or inbox me right here on Facebook at Kanai Zabach. And it will also be up on our HOILA channel. So before any nonsense gainsaying, Israel, I only try to help the nation out to get the products that they need. I'm not making merchandise off the nation, none of that. Please don't come with your negative comments. But a lot of times, 90% of the times, y'all ask us how we can get this stuff to y'all, fringes, different things of that, shofars, whatever. So we're looking to these things that we get them to y'all and give them to you for an affordable price where you don't have to support the so-called white man in the other nations. You can support your own nation. All right, so that's basically what's new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll run it back again. We have the Menorah letter opener. All right, Menorah letter opener where you can open your mail, your letters. All right, we have the 2 to 3 inch desktop small menorah. You can put on your desk at work or, you know, even in your home, or you can give it to your children. All right, I gave these out to my children for one Hanukkah, and they keep them when they dresses or whatever. We have the 4-inch mini menorah silver, one of the only silver ones that I have with the brass tops. All right, it says Shalom on both sides. All right, silver color menorah, the 4-inch. We got the 7-inch with the so-called Shield of David, Seal of Solomon, open lily, whatever you want to call it, symbol on it. 7-inch. All right. We got, once again, the 10-inch, one of my most popular ones with Jerusalem and Shalom on the other side. All right. Jerusalem on Shalom on the other side, one of my more popular ones, 10-inch. And then last but not least, we have the 14-inch. And I was going to have the 24-inch for y'all, but I'll have that on another video. All right? Because I didn't put that together in time, Salakia. The 24-inch have to be put together. All right, so this is the 14-inch menorah right here, brass. All at affordable prices. Inbox me so y'all can get a very, very early start on your Hanukkah menorahs. And Salakia to y'all that wasn't able to get your menorahs in time for the holy day season and your shofars and other stuff. A lot of y'all did. I was able to ship them out and get them to y'all, but Salakia about that. So you'll have them for the new moons coming up, the Sabbaths coming up, and for the Feast of Dedication of Hanukkah in December. So any questions or comments, inbox me here on Facebook or email me at houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. Once again, House of Israel. Y'all know how house is spelled, of Israel, I-S-A-E. Oh, no, Salakia. I-S-R-A-E-L @gmail.com. House of Israel, Salakia. House of Israel NYC @gmail.com. Not House of Israel @gmail.com. House of Israel NYC @gmail.com. That's our main email that you can contact us at. You can contact us throughout the different states and the emails they got set up, but that's our main email for any kind of contact. So support Hebrew business, St. Mark 12:31. And I'll be looking forward to y'all menorah orders coming in. I'll have different sizes and styles on another video. I'm going to start getting into the larger ones that can stand up right next to you, or you can actually stand in your front yard or whatever. I'll let you know about that. Everything is at an affordable price, shipping included. And, you know, I'll get y'all menorahs to y'all so you can have in your home. All praises to y'all when y'all was shy. And we can support each other, Israel, and our businesses. So I'll have more. I'll show maybe on another video, you know, the different other products that's available. Also, Salakia, real quick, let me see if I can get it for y'all. Salakia, y'all, 1 second. Bear with me, bear with me. You can still hear my voice. You can't see me, but you can bear with me. How can I forget, last but not least? All right. Also, your Menorah Chains. All right. How can I forget? All right. Your Menorah Chains. All right. These you can get at The Brew Boutique. The Brew Boutique on Facebook and Instagram. From Brother Yakataz, HOIDCDMV. The Brew Boutique. Or you can contact me and you can get them through me too. You know, I work with Yakataz sometime. The brother gets busy. And I may not be able to take all the orders or inquiries, so I work with him sometime also. You can get your Menorah Chains also, which are about 5 inches. About 4 to 5 inches, all right? Your Menorah Chains, they come in silver also, all right? So get your Menorah Chains, see how they look, all right? Get your Menorah Chains also, all right? So that's your menorahs for, you know, what's coming up, what's new on the market, all right? So the next announcement is Happy Feast of Tabernacles Day 7. Happy Feast of Tabernacles Day 7. Tonight at sundown started the 7th day of the Feast of Tabernacles. All right? So I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. You ate, you drank, you was merry throughout the 8 days. Remember, this is an 8-day feast. So enjoy it throughout the 8 days. You know, let the Spirit of the Most High, Yahushua, come into you and deal with you. And don't be sad, don't be upset, don't make it a burden. Tomorrow night at sundown will start the 8th day or the closing. All right, so tomorrow night, some brothers and sisters you'll see live having services closing out. And then Thursday sundown, October 8th, is the Feast of Tabernacles is over. The 8 days is over, all right? So that's about it. Any Q&A? I know it's kind of late. Most of y'all are not up, so you probably won't have any questions. And that's good, so I could just breeze through these announcements. But if anybody fell short this year, didn't understand something about the tabernacles, whatever, don't worry about it. Just do better next year. I know some of you were able to camp. Some of you were able to camp the whole time. Some of you did 5 days. Some of you did 3 days, 2 days. Whatever you were able to do, nobody's judging you. All right, as long as you did it. We did 3 days, all right? HOI Los Angeles. Shout out to HOI Los Angeles and my family. Me and my family, my wife and children, and the body of HOI Los Angeles, we were able to do 3 days, all right? So all praise to the Most High Yahushua for that. So any questions or comments about the tabernacles, feel free to hit us up. Even when the tabernacles is over, if you want to understand better for next year, any questions or comments, hit us up. So happy Feast of Tabernacles Day 7. Also, third and final announcement, unless I could think of something else. Third and final announcement, HOI Northeast. HOI Northeast, which is HOI New York, New Jersey, possibly Philly and DC. I don't know how many brothers are going to try to come from HOI Northeast as of yet. HOI Northeast with HOI Detroit, Brother Kanawak, and the few brothers and sisters that we're starting to build with in Detroit. We will be in the Detroit area next weekend, October 15th through 18th. There are events going on all 4 days. We will have the itinerary out later this week. We're sorry. That's short notice for some of y'all, but Some of y'all in the area is very good notice, all right? And we were having a technical problem with getting one location. We got an itinerary for all 3 of the days. It's just one more location we're trying to seal before we put out the complete itinerary. So HOI Northeast, all right? I doubt if... Oh, no, HOI Atlanta too. So it's going to be HOI Northeast, New York, New Jersey, possibly Philly and DMV area, and also HOI Atlanta. HOI Atlanta, I forgot, I just got word last night that some members of HOI Atlanta, we will all be in Detroit with HOI Detroit. We're going to call it Breaking Ground in Detroit, because this will be one of our official weekend fellowships in the city of Detroit under the banner of HOI. Shout out to all the other camps in Detroit. Not trying to step on nobody's toes, build on nobody's foundation, but the way things work nowadays, you get a lot of requests from people in cities, and they'll say, well, I follow the teachings of such and such. It's just so many camps now. Different camps resonate with different people's spirit. Sometimes I even try to tell the people, well, there's camps there already. You know, it's like I always say, I'm not starving to have every Israelite under me. The most I can make the congregation 10 people, or he can make it 10,000, 100,000, whatever he want, all right? I'm not starving to have people up under me, you know what I'm saying? Members and all of that, you know, that's good, but, you know, hey, there's camps in your city already. Do you have anybody there that your spirit resonates with? Because, like I said before, I don't like to go to these cities that's saturated with camps. It's just, to me, it's just confusion. But at the same time, you have some people that say, my spirit resonates with you, brothers. Can y'all build a congregation here? You know, most of the time, I don't want to be in these cities where there's 10 million damn camps already. I'm like, the gospel is out there, man. You know, join one of them. But I love my brothers and sisters enough to say, if somebody say, well, the spirit resonates with you, elder, HOI, and the way y'all flow, I feel comfortable dealing with y'all. I would like to be under y'all body. It is what it is. It's different camps now. There's nothing we can do about that until the doctrine, the ego, the pride, and the contempt, and all the other stuff, the competition, the jealousy, whatever, until all that, the Most High do away with all that and bring brothers together on a certain level, you know, and that possibly is not going to happen till Yahweh Shai come. Because Israel going to be the way they're going to be until a higher power intervenes. We don't have enough power to bring the nation together right now. None of us mortal men on the earth. That power is only of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, and the angels. You know, I know for a fact certain camps I could not call together right now. And I wouldn't do it anyway. I wouldn't do it because it wouldn't make sense. Doctrines are different. Egos, pride. Some brothers don't get along with each other. Brothers don't really rock with each other. Me particularly, I don't even want to deal with certain people in Israel, honestly. And it's jacked up to say that during the holy day season, after the Day of Atonement. But I'm good. I'm good with anybody. I'm good on any brothers and sisters in Israel as far as having a problem with them. But a lot of Israel, I don't even want to deal with. And like I always say, I got to keep it G. They probably don't want to deal with me either. And it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Kwame Yashala. But I say all that to say some people prefer the spirit that they want in their city. So we got to go and say, okay, we got 5, 10 brothers here and there. Okay, we got an HOI in this city. So that's what we're doing with Detroit. So anybody that want a fellowship in the Detroit area, y'all know I was just there in August with Wi-Fi, Watchmen for Israel. They got a camp and a congregation out there. Them brothers doing great. You know, they attract a lot of the younger brothers, which is needed. You know, take these brothers off the street, take these brothers out of these gangs, and get these young brothers on the right path in Yahweh Shai. So that's a beautiful work that our brothers from Watchmen for Israel are doing. And there's other camps in Detroit that are doing their works. You know, I don't have to name anybody, but there's quite a few camps in Detroit that's working their work. All praises. But HOI, like I said, will be out there. And if we have a 10-member body or a 10,000-member body, it's all up to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right? So that's what we do it for, the love of the nation. So anybody in the Detroit area, those dates, not this weekend coming, but it'll be next weekend coming, October 15th through 18th. Like I said, there will be something going on each day. That Thursday, just to give y'all a heads up and a pre-itinerary, that Thursday, October 15th, will be the new moon service. Will be the new moon service, new moon 8th month. All right, new moon service will be October 15th, 2020 at even in the land of in the city of Detroit. All right, and we'll have the new moon, you know, everywhere else. But I'm saying, as far as HOI being there in Detroit, that Friday, October 16th, there will be camp in what's called Greektown, downtown Detroit. There will be camp 8 p.m. in Greektown. The exact streets and location will be on an itinerary. That Saturday, that Shabbat, October 17th, there will be camp and there will be a meet and greet. There will be camp and there will be a meet and greet. Locations to be announced. That Sunday, October 18th, will be a HOI members meeting. That will be a closed door meeting only to HOI Detroit members. That will be a closed door meeting to HOI Detroit members and new recruits. All right, our younger men that we are bringing into the camp, we call them recruits. Okay, so that will be to only sincere brothers and sisters in HOI Detroit that would like to be members and young brothers that want to be recruits. All right, Shalom, Yaradan. All right, Happy Feast of Tabernacles, Day 7. So that's what's going on. We want to announce that now so everybody know and understand that we will be in Detroit next weekend, October 15th through 18th. There will be something going on all 4 days on the itinerary. So that's it, Israel. You know, short and to the point. I just want to get up here and make a few announcements of what's coming up for HOI. Some of y'all asked about the new Menorah products, whatever the case may be. Happy Feast of Tabernacles, Day 7. Any questions? Like I said, even if you want to be better prepared for next year. Shalom, I don't know who's that coming in. But even if you want to be better prepared for next year, you can still ask your questions this year. Well, what did I do wrong? How can I be better prepared, Elder? Whatever the case may be. And we will guide you in that. All right? So support Hebrew business. I showed y'all the new menorahs are updated. Some of y'all seen some of them already, but just to update them. Happy Feast of Tabernacles, Day 7. Hope y'all, everybody enjoyed the 8 days of the Tabernacles. And HOI Northeast and HOI Atlanta and HOI Detroit. All right. Thank you, Brother Sylvester. Shalom. I try to be, brother. I try to be. And HOI Detroit. Once again, HOI Northeast, which is New York, New Jersey, possibly Philly, and DC, DMV area. We're still confirming all the brothers that are coming from whatever state. HOI Atlanta and HOI Detroit. Breaking ground in Detroit, October 15th through October 18th. Next weekend from Thursday through Sunday. All praises to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai 2020. So any questions or comments before I sign off? There's only about 5 of y'all on here. So any questions or comments before I sign off? Shalom, Sister Laya. Any questions or comments before I sign off about anything? Like I said, there's only about 5 of y'all on here. So hopefully everybody will wake up and see this video. All right, so that's it. I guess it's late at night, and y'all was just hanging out with Priest Zabach. I'm still here, man. All right, to get the information on how to do these things correctly. What do you mean to get the information on how to do these things correctly, Brother Sylvester? Be a little bit more specific. Do you mean how to keep the feast days? more correctly. Shalom. I think that's your bunner on. Shalom, your bunner. I kind of don't understand what you're saying, brother. You got to speak more clearly. To get information on how to do these things, I would like. To do these things correctly, I would like. To do what things correctly, brother? Just inbox me. Send me a message on my inbox. Send me a message on my inbox, and we'll figure out exactly what you're asking, all right? I don't want to misinterpret what you're asking or saying, brother. So like I said, that's about it. Any more questions or comments? I'll give a minute or two. This was just a short announcement video. Some of y'all, I can see y'all up burning the midnight oil. Shalom. Happy Feast of Tabernacles. But I do have to get some rest to get ready for the closing service tomorrow night. All right, it's been a beautiful Tabernacles. Okay, you would like to do the rest days correct, the feast days correct. It's late, so you're probably having some little typo problems, but it's all good. But okay, inbox me, brother. Just send me a message in my inbox. All right, any more questions, comments? No. Yes, no, maybe so. Thank you. Be Natural King said, you are appreciated. Khan. All right. Like Tupac on Dear Mama, you are appreciated. All right. Thank you, Be Natural King. All praises. All right. So that's that. All right. Just some quick announcements from HOI. All right. So be in the building, Detroit. October 15th through 18th. Happy Feast of Tabernacles, day 7. Hopefully everybody's still tabernacling. That's right, I said it, tabernacling. If it ain't a word, I just made it up. All right, hope everybody's still tabernacling. I camped out for the weekend, but I'm back in my home. My booth is my home now. All right, my home is my booth now, Salakia. All right, so hope everybody enjoying or have enjoyed the 8 days of Tabernacles, which will be closing out tomorrow night. All praise to Yahweh, B'Shem Mashiach Yahushua. So I think that's it. All right, I'm going to sign off then. All right, Ashar Kag Sakawaf. Happy Feast of Tabernacles, day 7. And for day 8, for sundown tomorrow, and completion for sundown Thursday when it's just totally over. Happy Feast of Tabernacles 2020 to all of Israel, no matter when you kept it. You know, some of us have different dates. There's a little contention about that. Some make mockery at us because we have different dates, but it's all good. As long as you rehearse the righteous acts, no man could judge you in respect of an holy day, but Yahweh Shai. All right, so that's that. Happy Feast of Tabernacles once again for 2020. All right, I'm going to sign off. Pre-Zabach, HOI to the chariots fly. House of Israel, we got next. All camps in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai throughout the four corners of the earth. Bring it out. HOI pull-up boys. HOI worldwide. Nation of Israel. Universe-wide until we get the kingdom. All praise to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and to all you sincere brothers and sisters of the nation of Israel throughout the four corners of the earth. Kwame Sha'ala, we still got next. Hallelujah. All praises to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai forever and ever. Amen. Everybody have a blessed night and blessed 7th day of Tabernacles. Hallelujah. Shalom. Kwame Sha'ala.